Here we go. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Takeover with your girl, Shay McCray, here on FUBU Radio. And y'all know I have a special guest in the building. Beautiful guest, too. A goddess queen in the building. How you doing, Lish? How are you?
I'm doing A-okay. Thank you for having me. I'm so
course.
excited.
You look beautiful. I'm loving this makeup.
Thank you. You know what I'm saying? I had to step up my shriggity swag a little bit.
Now, I will say about the swag, like your whole style is phenomenal. First, I know you're a music artist, but and we here to talk about music. But before we move forward, let's talk about this whole style that you got going on that everyone loves, girl.
You know, it's like I'm a halal gal, hijabi baddie, all in one. So sometimes people will be like, women who wear hijab, they get the scarf misconstrued, but I try to make it look fly. I'll be still dripping in my Balenciaga. You know what I'm saying? Call me the Moschino mommy or whatever.
That's what I'm talking about. Now, how do you find the head wraps? Because you find like
scarves.
These different.
They're just
I know,
scarves.
but they be so stylish and beautiful.
It's all on how you tie your scarf. Like, people think that, like, even my stylist before used to say, you're going to bring your own head things. I'm like, they're scarves.
Okay.
The same scarves that you go to the Louis store and buy, I buy. The same scarves that you go to Macy's has a whole scarf section. And I literally buy a lot of my scarves from department stores, online stores, boutiques. Like, they're scarves. Silk, satin, all of that.
Well, you might have to teach me how to wrap. I know I just went to Africa just recently, and they was helping me rap. They was calling me a Saharian woman, so I was loving it. Yes. So
Saharian.
Yes,
you actually could look like you're a part. Like so Fulani women are usually taller, but your complexion.
Yeah, it was my complexion. Yes. So you said they're normally taller. Yes, most
Fulani women can be tall and like slender, but like then there's like Mandingo. It really depends, but I feel like we are all mutts these days. Like, because Fulanis are like
tell me about it.
They're like they're nomadic people. Yes. They move all over the place. So we mix and mingle a little sha.
That's okay. I just love her. Well, we're here to talk about the new music. So why don't you let the people know? This your second time here too. So why don't you let the people know who you are, what you're doing while we're here today?
Well, my name is Lish 2X, Lish 2 times, Lish, whichever one you prefer.
You heard her.
I just dropped my very first EP ever.
Wow.
It's on all platforms: Apple, Spotify, whatever you name it. iHeartRadio should be on there.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? But it's everywhere. It's called Covered Girl. It's like a play on words. You know how there's Covered Girl, easy, breezy, beautiful Covered Girl, and then I call it Covered Girl because that's kind of like my thing. Like, I cover up. You know, and I feel like, with the over-sexualization of women, particularly black women, I kind of felt like, with me not being the traditional female hip-hop artist, I wanted to come with something that was like thought-provoking, but not like I'm shoving what I'm doing down your throat. Yeah. So it's called Cover Girl. It's very versatile. It's clean. I don't use any profanity. I took the N-word out of every single song, but it's still very hip. It's very current. It's very, top 40 if you will. I love it. I'm really excited, and y'all should all go holla at Lish 2X Covered Girl EP out now. Bow.
You heard it. Y'all heard it. Listen, you know what I'm loving most about this? The confidence. So I was going to ask, like, how did you think this would pull off? But I don't even need to ask that. All right, you had the confidence to know that it was going to work, and this is me. That's what I'm going to take from that.
Yeah, you know what it is? Sometimes I do find myself when I'm in certain social environments to be a little bit more...
Especially with the way you're in Atlanta, right?
Because, everything's so,
sexual.
About sex appeal. Yeah. And I feel like I'm not really sexy, but I got sexy friends. You know what I'm saying?
I'm very sexy.
I got very sexy friends.
And you're beautiful. So that definitely helps.
Thank you. It does help, but you know what it is, and beauty is in the eye of the beholder. But what it is for me is the fact that, like, the traditional standards of beauty, sometimes they may be about the woman's collarbone, her shoulders, the way the arch in her back. Like, beauty, it can be so many different things about a woman, but I don't show any of those things. So sometimes I can't help but to feel very limited in, like, exuding my beauty, if you know what I mean.
I get what you're saying, but... you know what? We got a problem.
Like, I don't even, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't even got the baby hairs out today, okay? Like, I don't even got the baby hairs out, you know what I'm saying?
But the beauty is the features to me.
Yeah. So, as we say, alhamdulillah, like, praise the Lord. But it still doesn't take away from the fact that you get overlooked a lot of times. Like, when it's time for me to show up to shows and perform stuff like that, they look at you like, oh, cute. Like, they're like, really, like, I don't know what this is going to go. And then I get on stage and I'm like lit. And they like, oh my God. Like, I was not expecting that. Like, you have stage presence. And I'd be like, what is you shiznayitting me? Like, yeah, I get busy. I'm an artist in real life, but I feel like because of my appearance, people question my artistry a lot more. I have to defend it a lot more.
Really?
Yeah, they don't. This
Could you give us like an experience of what, like the maybe
just
one of your?
You just overlooked a lot. Like I remember. Okay, so are you familiar with this podcast, Eight at the Table?
Yes.
And I love Alan. So no shade, but the very first time I was invited to be a guest co-host on that show, I felt like his energy was very dismissive of my presence because, a lot of the girls stay sexy and they're going to talk they're going to be a little vulgar and they're going to be enticing. So I was there and I was kind of cute, but I was all Afro, like I was so eccentric.
Yes.
And I felt like he had me sat and positioned in a way like if she, like as if it was like as if almost I wasn't there. But then once I opened my mouth, it was like, oh, okay.
Wow.
It's almost as if sometimes people will dismiss you, not always intentionally, but I feel like sometimes people are very dismissive, and this goes with a lot of women who, like, why people are talking about like body shaming and all these things. They feel that a lot of women have been dismissed for such a long time when it came to doing things like, body bashing. If they weren't an attractive woman, they're not the ones worthy of being defended. If they're not a woman that's about the glitz and the glam, then it's like you won't shine. So I just feel like sometimes it is very, very, very challenging when you dress like I do and people just don't know what to expect from you. People have even told me, like, yo, I love your music, you're so dope, but I don't know how to market you. Like, I don't know what to do with you. So when people are like, yo, why are you still not signed? Why are you independendent? People don't know what to do with me. And that's why I'm like, you know what? I'm going to just keep doing interviews and I'm going to keep doing shows and even showcases. I have to humble myself to be like, you're not above that because you're still building a fan base. And I know a lot of people who make 6 figures a year just touring to their own fan base.
Yeah.
And I don't have to have major label backing to have that fan base. If you don't know what to do with me, I know what to do with myself. Yeah. So I'm constantly always having to advocate for me. Yeah. If that makes sense. And that's even against people from our own community, because people think like, oh, but the Muslims, I'm sure the Muslim girls love you. And I'd be like, not all the time. Like, is it a very
only imagine,
slippery
slope? Yeah, different, Wow. Well, I love it. I love the fact that you stand behind it. You don't see nothing like this. You kind of give me like India Arie type of feel. Like, she stuck to her gun, She don't really give me sex appeal, but she give me queen. And you said eccentric, but you don't give me eccentric. You give me queen, motherland. That's what you give me. I don't know. Just... I don't know. Afro centric is different to me versus what you give.
Right.
So.
And I think it's also because of the fact that I'm a little younger than when people think of names like India Arie and Erykah Badu. They tend to think of like older women. People are in like their later 30s and 40s. Because I'm younger, I won't necessarily get that. But people do like to compare me to artists like Rhapsody. But we sound nothing alike.
Nothing alike.
You know what I mean? Because of the fact that I occasionally throw a few conscious bars in there, does not mean that we are the same. Even though I would love to work with Rhapsody. I would love to do things with these other sisters, but I'm very like high energy, like bouncing off the walls almost, and others are just not quite that.
Yeah, not quite that. Well, you know what? We're going to take a quick break and we're going to come here. We're going to talk about the music that we got out right now, okay?
Yes.
You guys keep it locked. Don't go nowhere. It's your girl, Shay McCray.
Okay. Thanks for rolling with us, sister. Hey, welcome. Got a little breakity break in this Liberty Live, okay? Yo, right. I needed to see how you did that little trick again, too.
What trick?
The whole
I gotta
mention
show you.
thing, one more good time. And, of course, I would use the iPhone that's almost dead. Hey, guys, thank you all for joining in. Hey, Wade. Hey, Irby. Hi, long time no see, my DMV buddy. Yeah, so...
I know, a lot of energy. Okay, you ready for the next one?
Yeah, girl, I'm ready for the next round. For the next round.
All right, so we just going to get right into the music at this point. I'm going to just probably open up like, yo, dope story. Love the fact that you stuck to your gun. You definitely setting a new trend. Let's talk about the music. All right, that's how we're going to go next. Okay. All right. This is what song are you producing?
Fall in Love.
Fall in Love, okay. All right.
What it is, yo, what's up? Can you make a sis like me fall in love? I like romance. I ain't trying to back no thug. I want a ring so we can tussle undercovers. I'm definitely performing that tonight.
And then grab.
So does it notify all of your followers when you do that?
Mm-hmm.
That is lit.
Mm-hmm. That's what you notice. You had a lot more following. Yeah. So yeah, and then they keep going up. Like right now, I got a badge. Like every time I go live, you could purchase a badge with me because I go live so much. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got money too. People be buying the badges. I don't know why. It'd be so funny.
I need to figure this out.
They really buying my badges.
Hey.
And you know you could go live.
Shay McCray.
Yes, what's up? What's up? You know you could go live. I think we're up to 4 people now, right?
Yes, I've been seeing that.
Have you done it yet?
I have not. I will at some point.
Yeah, I haven't done it either. All right, here we go. So here we coming back. All right. Welcome back to the Takeover with your girl Shay McCray here on FUBU Radio. And if you just now tuning in, I'm sitting here with the beautiful Lish 2 times. Lish 2 times. Why is it 2 times?
So I'm really Lish 2X. The people started calling me Lish 2 times, and I just rolled with it. I said the people named me. Okay, who am I to argue with the people?
Malcolm X, Lish 2X.
Exactly. So when I joined the Nation of Islam, yes, I got my X. So I was certified. Okay, I became certified, and once I became certified, it was Lish 2X, and
I love it. That's what's up. What I love about you is how you stood your ground. Like, listen, this is who I am. This is me as an artist. This is my music. Now let's talk about the music. Just drop an EP.
Yes.
How many songs on the EP?
It's 7 songs on an EP. 7 very different songs. No 2 songs sound alike. Okay, very, very, very diverse body of work. I got rap for those who like rap. I have my global top 100 hits. That's a little bit more on that LA pop vibe. And I also have my mellow sounds on there as well. It's very, well produced. I'm excited. Okay.
Now, I know that your religion is Muslim, and I do know that there are certain expectations being a Muslim woman.
They always put the highest standards and expectations on the Muslim women.
For some reason, but you know what? You guys are the most disciplined religion out there, I will say. Other than, honestly, Muslims are the most disciplined religion out there.
Those who actually practice
the right way. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
We strive to be very disciplined because, and the reason why it comes off like very disciplined is because in a world with so much going on, we don't always feel enticed to partake. Like,
for example, like now, sex sells and selling music. Here you are with your head wrap, doing your thing and still looking beautiful and selling. But the thing about it, you're trusting your beauty, your talent. You're trusting that to do that for you, and you're not saying, hey, I'm gonna be like the other girls, right? Now, and speaking as far as the music, what would you say would make you different as an artist from the rest?
Because I feel like I say a lot of things that other women are saying, but one of the things that's missing is like being enticing and leaving some things to the imagination and just being a little more tasteful. I'm not saying that other women are not tasteful in how they do things, but like my energy is just unmatched. The way I write my songs, I don't know. I'm just different. You guys gotta just check out the EP. Check out my EP, and then you'll just hear for yourself. Follow me on Instagram at Lish2X, Lish, the number 2, and then X, and you'll see for yourself. I'm different. Why I'm different?
I know that's right. How do you feel like your family of the religion, Muslim culture take you?
Some are supportive. Some are very shady. Some are.
Are they expecting you to preach and be talking about God?
Some people, no. Okay. It's not. That's not an expectation at all. Some people are a little baffled when I say a word or two here and there, but honestly, it's not what you think you are.
What you mean, like curse?
Not
I'm gonna make you laugh because I always I grew up Muslim, right? But then I went back to Muslim because I grew up Muslim. Shawana Divine is actually my mom's Muslim name, 5% name, so she named me that. Okay. So the funny thing about it is that I used to say Muslims is the only religion that could cuss. I'm gonna be a Muslim. No, I'm dead serious. Like
5% nation is a little bit different than traditional Islam, though. So, and not saying that if anybody who identifies with it being Muslim, I don't take that from them because I know some Muslims will say, "Oh, 5% aren't Muslim." I'm not that person. I don't believe in saying that. However, it's a little different because they tend to have a little bit more science and, a lot more culture, like more so, I would say Afrocentric of way of thinking, whereas traditional Islam, when we do things, it's a little bit more mild.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But no, I think that, with like every religion, you have your, even like, because people think about Christianity the way us black folk do it here.
Oh, yeah.
It's not the case. You
It's
go
not the
find
case,
you a Christian
yeah.
in Egypt, find you a Christian
It's totally different.
in other places of the world,
yeah.
and you can't tell the difference between the Christian and the Muslim. So when it comes to me stepping on the scene and doing my makeup and stuff like that, I mean, doing my music and stuff, it's really not that big of a deal. But the thing is that the world has an expectation of what a Muslim woman is.
Just like they did of God. So it's, you know,
Okay.
look, we put too much on God. What if God wasn't this? I mean,
Okay.
well, Jesus wasn't this person. You know what I'm saying? How
Right,
we know?
right,
With that
exactly.
being said, well, you brought me some music, right?
I did.
Yes. Why don't you
Okay.
go ahead and introduce it.
So my very first single that I put out on the EP is called Fall in Love. In fact, I dropped it in October 2020. It was the first single I released leading up to my EP. It is still a single that I am working. I know the South loves this kind of sound. So bow, Fall in Love.
All right, you guys keep it locked. Don't go nowhere. Perfect. All right. Okay, so this is gonna be the last drop, and we're just gonna talk about everything from the EP. But I love how you're using everything with it, and we incorporate the music at the same time. All right, well, did you drop any? Well, the whole EP is out. What else is pushing right now, Ben? Any visuals?
And then we shot visuals, but we still working on editing that.
because I remember that back then.
So we actually know. So I did drop visuals to Fall in Love.
Yeah.
But I didn't make it. So even though I was kind of pushing like the official video, I didn't put it out as the official video because I still wanted to shoot another video. It's on my YouTube. It's on my Instagram. It's on my Facebook.
Okay.
So it is technically a video out for Fall in Love, but I want to shoot another video for Fall in Love. And then I shot a recent video for a song called If You're Listening, which is the last song on the EP. And I did it at my listening event, and then I did it at a studio because I felt like, wow, I actually finished a project. It's good. It's the first time that people made beats specifically for me.
Yeah.
I had 2 producers, 1 engineer for every song. So it was the first time I had that experience where people said, this is for you.
Got you.
You create. So I did If You're Listening because it's a song like, and if you're listening to this, feeling like you can't do it, just believe in a vision. The rest is up to heaven. Then when you feel like you blew it, know that you can't get through it. Just believe in a vision. The rest is up to heaven. It's like one of them songs that's like very... go get it, girl. So we did shoot visuals to that.
Okay.
You know,
Okay,
and
so we can talk about
stuff.
some of the visuals. You said you performed Saturday?
Yeah, I perform. I think it's called like the Ugly Money Movement, something like that out here. I'm not familiar with a lot.
Oh, I heard about that. Somebody else was telling me
Yeah.
about it. You paid
Yeah.
the $300 to perform?
Huh?
What was it? 300?
2, I think
Oh,
it
okay.
was. Something like that.
Oh, I
But-
did hear that about that. I'll come with you to support.
Yeah, so and I'm gonna do the main stage on Saturday for Moneybag Yo. I think he's supposed to be there. So yeah, come out, girl, cause I don't really know that many people in Atlanta.
Yeah, I'll definitely come out. All right, so with that being said, just your interview is going to air tomorrow. I want you to go ahead and promote that. So this last one, we're going to talk about the EP. We're going to talk about visuals, okay, what's out and what's next. You talk about the performance that you got tomorrow and, in Atlanta. If you're in Atlanta, talk about the whole thing or whatever. What else you got going on?
Girl, I got my Veggie Licious show
Yes, we
that
need to
I
talk about
shoot.
that. Okay.
I go to a bunch of restaurants, eat their food, bring a celebrity guest.
Go, okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Thanks for rolling with it, sister. Yeah, I'm in production for that again. I actually have
Hold on, I got to unpause it. What you was going to say?
nothing. I'll
Okay.
wait till we get on.
Okay. All right, here we go.
Why keep repeating myself?
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Takeover, and I'm sitting here with my girl Lish 2X. We're gonna get it right because I like the X on the back of the name. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm feeling it.
Okay.
Wait, was you always Lish 2X?
No, ma'am. Actually, when I first really started doing music and I wasn't like practicing my dean, I was just Lish the rock star.
Oh, really?
What? To the dollar sign was always my tagline.
Get out!
But yeah, I was Lish the rock star, and I was a rock star in Dean,
For real?
baby. What?
Okay. So I'm assuming this was before the transition?
This was definitely before the transition. I was
Okay.
Muslim, but I stopped practicing, and then I was just out there in the world, girl. I was out there in the world, girl. Don't be Googling none of my old stuff.
That's
but
what's up. That's
I
what's
took
up.
a lot of it down, thank God. But Yeah.
Okay. Well, with that being said, you also do something with food, a podcast.
Yeah. Well, I actually have a show.
Okay.
It's called Lish.
Okay.
You know, where I go to a bunch of restaurants. So I go to vegan restaurants or vegetarian restaurants or restaurants.
Have you been a slutty vegan yet?
I've been a slutty vegan,
Okay,
but I haven't been. You know, they didn't invite me to shoot an episode there to showcase their burgers.
Oh, no.
So whenever they invite me, of course, I'll have the Shay McCray be my guest.
That's
co-host.
right.
Okay.
Because I love them burgers. I'm not gonna lie,
They are
girl. They
absolutely
are amazing.
delicious.
The first time I ever had one, I was like, "Are you serious?"
Okay?
And listen, and I haven't eaten bacon in probably 20 years. I be swearing by this bacon. Like,
it's vegan bacon. So it's okay.
Bacon.
And the thing about it is, the first time I was ever exposed to slutty vegan was in New York City. I waited online like 2 hours in the blistering cold for these burgers.
Oh, they had a truck out there?
Girl, no. They took over this place called Cove Lounge in New York and Harlem.
Get
and
out.
it was a line around the block. But we ain't gonna talk about slutty vegan because they ain't invite me to shoot
right?
Veggie-licious there yet. But I have a show called Veggie-licious. I initially started it. Jack Thriller was my co-host for the first 4 episodes. Mm-hmm. But initially, the way it is that I go to vegan restaurants, vegetarian restaurants, or restaurants that have a vegan menu. So that way people know, especially in the New York City area, major cities, they know like, hey, if you're plant-based, there's so many restaurants.
Yes.
Or if you have friends that are not, so I take non-vegans with me because the idea is showing them
this food is good
this
too.
food is
I be
good.
trying to put my friends
You don't gotta
on.
miss the meat. And when it's nothing worse than being out and about with your friends and everybody wanna go eat and then they wanna pick a place and you're like trying to make a meal out of the sides and stuff. And I'll be like, listen, just because I don't eat meat doesn't mean that I want to eat a salad all the time.
Right?
They always be like, oh, there's salad. And I'll be like, do I look like I want a salad?
Hold on. No, they saying like this. They got Southwestern salad with, like, oh, because it's a specialty salad. That's
you
what
know
I
what I'm
want.
saying?
Whatever.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Congratulations. They
right?
throw breadcrumbs on it. You know?
That part. Well, any visuals out for the EP?
Yes.
Okay.
So I do have like a teaser for Fall in Love.
Okay.
I shot on my birthday by Blake Magic. Okay. He put together a nice little something visuals for like Fall in Love. Do you think, you know what I'm saying? It's nice and sexy. And then I just shot a video at my EP release party for the song If You're Listening. That was, and by the way, shout out to Is Biscuit because he hosted my EP release party. He drove 2 hours in the snizzo to be there for me, and I'll never forget that. Shout out to Big Joe, CEO, founder of Rhymes and Dimes magazine. I adore all the magazine stuff because he came too. He just put me out in his new Hood Gossip magazine too on all stands. And by the way, if you got anybody on lockdown, send them some magazines, okay? Send them some magazines. It helps them get
What
through
kind
the
of
time.
magazines?
Any magazines, okay? Hood Gossip, Stunting Celebrities, the Thought Ones,
I was about
whatever.
To say,
all the booty magazines is there too, but they like to know what's going on in hip hop culture behind the wall as well. Send them, don't forget about your people on lockdown. Like, I'm a firm believer in remembering your people now.
I know that's right.
But he actually gave me a little corner on the cover. I'll take it. Thank you so much, Joe. YouTheBones.com or whatever.
Look, she's so cute. Look at her. She is lit. How do you get all this energy from, girl?
Girl, I don't know. And I don't even drink, okay?
Yeah, she was like, I pray for it.
You know what I'm saying? Charge it to the prayers, okay?
Right? Charge it to the prayers. That's what's up. Well, Lish, I love your energy is phenomenal. I love it.
Thank you.
I love it here, look. Please let the people know how we can keep up with you, your journey, and how we can get your music.
Listen, just follow me on Instagram, Lish2X. Follow me on TikTok, Lish2X. Follow me on Clubhouse, Lish2X _. Twitter, Lish2X _ LISH, the number 2 and the letter X as in Malcolm X. Okay? Follow me, yeah. Okay.
All right.
And that's it,
And that's it.
Bow.
Look,
Okay.
she's so cute. Well, thank you so much for joining us
Thank
today.
you for
are
having
phenomenal.
me.
We're going to
Thank
definitely
you for
put you in
having
rotation, and we love it. I might need you to fix me.
Listen, whenever you're ready. You know what,
I
next
just want to be
time-
a part of the video shoot with the raps, like all the
Do
sisters
you
and
really?
stuff. Yes.
So then that means I gotta get a video shot out here because I will legit hook you up.
real?
Bring some girls. What? Is you kidding me?
Yes.
I would love to do that.
Create queens.
Listen,
That's what
Blake
that's
Magic is in the building.
Look,
We gonna have
don't
to make
play
it happen. You know what I'm saying? I want you to see right in here.
Right up in
Goody.
here. Don't play
Okay?
nothing but queens. That's what I'm talking about. Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
You guys keep it locked. Don't go nowhere. It's your girl, Shay McCray.
Okay.
All right. You were also, let me just say this so we don't have no problems. I like to say my shit right away.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Thank you for rolling with us. You guys got a little bit of the behind the scenes of this interview I just did with FUBU Radio / iHeartRadio with the Shay McCray. Bow. over here in her studio here in Atlanta, Georgia. Just got in today and we working, okay? Shout out to Blake Magic behind the scenes over there. You know what I'm saying? Look, if I don't got a team, he the team.
That's
okay.
Right.
He do my graphics, right. He'll do a video, he'll do a photo shoot. Y'all better holler at Blake Magic with the K, okay? He get that work done. But listen, thank y'all for tuning in and I'm out. Peace.